Okay, Gaff, a 3-1 victory over Eastbourne Borough. Much needed home win, I guess.
We've just carried on from where we left off last week, Tuesday. I know, yes, it was a draw away from home, but we wanted to impose ourselves in terms of dominance in both boxes, impacting, the goals in terms of scoring more than one goal in a game. And we've told the boys to be nice and positive. And I thought our players have gone out, and it was a very, very controlled performance. Yes, in the first half, I know we didn't have lots of possession, but we've done all the work. We knew they were going to try and pass their way, and we've got our first goal by getting the press right in terms of the triggers that we knew was going to set traps, and they were going to fall into it. And then what a hit from Bivesh. I think he only scored bangers at this football club, like they say, but fantastic belief in terms of conviction, a fantastic first goal. And, in the second half, we knew they were going to try and change things as well in terms of their shape, in terms of, strategy. We knew they were going to bring probably Alfie Pavey, and they were going to bring another forward on. And, it was about being disciplined and, controlling the state of the game in the key moments. And what really pleases us is after we conceded a goal, we didn't stop believing, we didn't stop change our strategy. We carry on, making the right decisions on the ball, which we've asked the players to do. So getting the second goal, perhaps another sublime finish from him again. He's growing in confidence, and it's not just him. It's the team. I think it was a fantastic team effort today. So absolutely brilliant, because Eastbourne are a very good side, and they've shown that based on their league position and how they've gone about the first 16, 17 games of the season, and they are up there for a reason. And we needed to respect them based on our preparations, but more importantly, the game execution. The players, they were terrific today. Our players were brilliant.
Even some of our, I think, build-up play, particularly in the second half, they were, sort of on a level really that where we want to be at the moment. And like you say, for 10 games unbeaten, you can see that things are starting to click now in these areas, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. We've always said in the final third we want to be expansive, but more importantly, we need rotations in possession. We need those movements, players finding those pockets of spaces. And it's about making sure those passes are accurate, and our players are recognizing that. But it's not just that; it's making runs when it actually matters to open up gaps for teammates. But more importantly, it's the security behind the ball, where when we lose the ball, we do ring the 18-yard box to ensure that we round the box off to pick up the second phases on the transition, making sure again we completing those first passes. And if you do that, eventually the opposition is going to lose concentration, and that's when we actually try to penetrate them. And I thought our players done that in bundles today, especially in the second half. It's all right, it's easy playing when it's 1-0 up, but then when we've considered a goal, which we have to look at it, because I thought it was a little bit soft. Also, again, we have to look at that, the restarts, second phases. However, the heads didn't drop, and I got to say it again, the substitutions came on and they make a real difference. And this is what we've been crying for. And we knew that, we're going to become better at it, and it was really a matter of time. However, we're not getting carried away. We must stay humble with this victory, but more importantly, we've got to look at the manner of how we managed the game throughout and the goals that we scored. And I got to give it to Aaron Blair. Tireless worker up front, he never gave up, and then he's managed to get himself a goal out of nothing by just being persistent, being relentless in the press, because we knew the keeper was one of the weakness that we nullified. He was going to try things. He comes off his line, and it's just being on the front foot and making sure we don't switch off when it actually matters. So delighted for Aaron Blair, but more importantly for the team performance.
Well, thanks for your time, Gaff. We'll speak again Friday.
Thank you.